One shot,
What's up,
one
guys?
kill,
Welcome
no
back to another
quarter.
video. It's your boy X Dimmy Ban, and we back with another video. You feel me? Yeah, I know this video's a little different from what you usually see on my channel, and I've been gone for a little bit. But instead of giving you the whole rundown of how the channel's about to go from now on, this new type of content, is that and third, we just gonna go and hop into this new flow state and this new flow of videos. You feel me? So without further ado, let me go and get into it. Today's video, we're about to be talking about the art of not giving a single flying frick, bro. You know what I mean, bro? Like sometimes you just gotta not give a frick, and then things will start to frick for you. You get what I'm saying? But let me not confuse you guys too much. I'm not talking about your typical nonchalant Chad Kingpin type of YouTube AI slop. I'm talking about more of, just a calm, collected, just understanding of life itself, to where you don't have to stress or care about the small things that just you can't even help to begin with. Because a lot of the time people like they're stuck in a 24/7 stress mode, and they just continually just like are looking for stress. And even when they're not stressing, they're just like, wait, hold on, I'm not stressing. It should be the other way around, like, wait, hold on, I got something to worry about. And then you worry about it. It was like humans in general just running off stress 24/7. We can't even operate correctly. And like that's why like I feel bad for a lot of people that don't believe in God, because that's like a free way out of stress. Because you like if we trust Him with all our heart and we know like he's gonna help us at the end of the day, like he's whatever he's putting us through, is there's a reason behind it. That gets rid of a lot of stress. Honestly, you shouldn't even stress if you believe in the Lord. Like, if you read your word, there should be no such thing as stress. And a lot of time, it's like the smallest things that just are like so like stupid. Like some people that goes through terrible stuff. Like let me not like downplay everybody's problems, but sometimes there's some things like you gotta really sit back and look at, like, why am I tripping about this? Do I want something to trip about? Am I that guy? Am I that guy just looking for something to trip about right now? Because no one likes that guy. So the next time you claim that you're stressing about something, just realize that there's people dying right now. Yeah, so your Starbucks latte being out of stock, yeah, you're gonna be alright, bud. And we should not run our blood pressures up trying to run our blood sugar out, if you get what I'm saying. But anyways, without me yapping too much, let me get into more of what I'm trying to say here. Let me give you guys a story about the last time I just finally realized like there's no point in me stressing, and like that low key, that serenity of just being calm and knowing that, hey, I'm gonna be alright at the end of the day, is literally a superpower. It can get you through so many things. Like, even when it comes to females, fellas, or like for the females, even when it comes to males, sometimes you gotta think, hey, either way this goes, even if this person destroys my heart and does 360 backflip on it, I'm still gonna, like, I'm gonna learn something from this. I'm not gonna be that person that just sits down and kneels down and just like, oh, now I have a reason to be a whore. Now I can go out and be a whore. Like, we're not gonna be that guy. We're gonna be the guy that's gonna learn from it and become the best versions of ourselves through anything that happens. Like, come on now. Like, let's weigh our options. We're either gonna, you know, defile ourselves and lose value as a human being by running through as many people as possible and doing a bunch of things because we want to be in our quote-unquote villain arc. Or you can choose your villain arc to be not a villain arc. And I know it doesn't make any sense, but let's say you go and stack up as much money as possible, and you just become some super Chad, and you just become the best man as possible, and you go off and marry some other person. You just make that person the happiest in the world. That's my idea of a villain arc. But then you got the complete other side. And these people are like, Jesus Christ. Like, there's no way. I can't look at this any other way than being stupid. There's no way some people genuinely look at, like, okay, yeah, I just got cheated on. I'm gonna do the same thing. because it happened to me. It has to happen to everybody else. Everybody thinks like that. Why do people want to be such followers in the way we think? Like, it's like sometimes I really believe our generation has a hive mind, and there's just one person controlling it. I don't know who it is. Either it's gonna be like Donald Trump or like some crazy person that just have a controller and they're just pushing out everything. It's probably like Elon Musk or something. They're just pushing out these stigmas and ways to think, and everybody's jumping with it at a time. Like, even with these smaller trends and just little smaller stuff like that, like, people so easily manipulated, and it's just like, dude, let's work on ourselves so we won't be easily manipulated. Sometimes some people go the complete Machiavelli route, and they just like, oh, I'm gonna be this monster of a manipulator. I'm gonna control people's minds now because I got my heart broken 12th grade by like a 2 day relationship. But like, dude, come on. Let's be so for real. Not all the time we need to be that type of villain because like we're not gaining anything from it. Why not become the best person like on earth? Like why don't we think like that? Let me become the best fucking husband on earth. Let me become the best, just ultimate machine of a good person. Like, I know that doesn't make any sense, but just think about it. Just let's weigh our options. Like I said earlier, let's just weigh our options. Let's think about it. Have you thought about it? Are we thinking about it? I don't know. Let you guys let me know. Like, just type in the comments when you thought about it, and I'll continue the video. Still no. No, we're not gonna think about it. You're just gonna watch the gameplay and just no. Let's think about it, dude. I'm talking to you. Yep. Let's think about it. Let's actually think about it, because like it's time for us to wake up as a generation. Like, we just can't keep the same trends over and over. And a really bad thing that's just like really helping us become like terrible people, it's honestly the amount of social media we consume. Like, this is not a rant. Like, I don't want to just rant about like everything on earth, but the amount of social media we consume is just telling us like how bad we can really be, and it's just showing us like the worst things we can do. We're just going for it every time. Like, we just like, come on, bro. Like, we see something bad, and it's to the point that we don't have a sense of good and bad anymore. Like, let's just do the worst things possible, and then like let's like people feel a lot comfortabler doing like more comfortable. I mean, I know it's not a word. Hey, chill in the comments. Nope, don't do it. People feel more comfortable doing wrong things nowadays because it's glorified. And that's when you have to learn to just not care, bro. Like, this doesn't have anything to do with me. I'm gonna learn. Like, honestly, if you looked at it from that point of view, like, oh, whatever I go through, I'm gonna learn from it and apply it, and it's gonna make me even like better, then you literally like, come on, like, you can't lose unless you like literally die or something. And even then, is you live your life to the fullest potential. It's just your time to die. That's how I look at it. I'm sorry to be grim, but that's how I look at it. Like, even if I die from this situation, then it was supposed to happen. If I get my heart broke from this situation, it was supposed to happen. But what can I learn from it? What can I take from this situation to become stronger? Like, is this situation that's gonna sit me down and like make me look at my terrible mistakes and learn from it, or am I just gonna keep making the same mistakes over and over again, expecting a different outcome? Like, what do we think is gonna happen? Especially when we've already done these things and we try them again and nothing comes from it, and then we try it again and nothing comes from it, and then we try it again and nothing comes from it, and then we try it again and nothing comes from it. Well, the only thing that probably comes from it is something that's not positive. And then even if that's the case, like, so are we brain dead? Are we brain dead? Like, I would genuinely feel terrible, like just falling in the same mistakes over and over because I'm willingly going into them. I haven't just put my foot down, like, no, I'm not gonna let this happen again. I'm gonna learn from it. I'm gonna move on, and I'm gonna become better, and then I'm gonna move to the next step in life instead of staying right here and doing the same thing over again. That's why a lot of people get stuck mentally, bro. And it's really draining to see like half your generation doesn't even have the same mindset as you. But then you have like these couple people like that just like have potential, and then they get stuck as well, and you have to leave them behind, and then you're just like, Dude, life sucks, bro. Like you just have to leave people alone because they can get there, and you try to push them there, but then you realize like they ain't learning. Nah, they ain't learning. So I gotta kind of yeah yeah I gotta kind of leave you alone, but hey, I tried, but sometimes it's how you look at it, and that just circles all the way back around to you not caring anymore, and just letting it go. Like I said, I don't want people to be like some Machiavelli type of red pill type of like, oh, I don't care about anything. Like some freaking pothead is just gonna sit around and just let everything happen to him on purpose. But sometimes you gotta understand, like you need XP, bro. Like for my gamers out there, you need XP to level up. Like you can't just go to the next level as a level 5 and it's rated for 10. You know, some of these newer games will let you go to level like 10 rated areas and get your ass whooped and send you right back to level freaking 5. So why not just get all the experience we can? Like let's soak it in. Let's become some, some XP hunters, man. Some grinders, bro. Let's look at life like that. Let's become some freaking grinders out there. And that's pretty much all I want to say in today's video, guys. But I appreciate you guys supporting the channel, going through these changes and stuff, and me trying to find some consistency. I know I'm not that consistent. I'm not even gonna sit here and tell you that I'm gonna be that consistent, but I'm gonna, you know, try this new thing out, see how I like it, and hopefully I can get back to you guys in peace. See you guys in the next video. Your boy Demi out.